You guys do know that they're encouraging you to be homosexual to manage population numbers, to maintain genocide operations through aggressive, violent economics and home invasion through technology, right? They're not encouraging you to be homosexual because they love you. Okay. I don't encourage people to be homosexual. If they're homosexual, I understand there are reasons, and I love people. Okay. But for us to love people without scientific manipulation, you need holy covenants. You need your daughter to meet a fine young man and have children for grandchildren, and you need your son to meet a fine young woman and have children for grandchildren, and you don't have to watch the goddamn Bachelorette and the fucking Bachelor and the fucking Love Island and all that disgusting shit on TV for marketing to maintain the status quo for genocide operations, right? Okay. At first, it was very difficult for me. I remember the Rhonda Brown. They had this show on HBO. Had these two attractive guys playing a thing. Maybe they were homosexual. I don't know. They were kissing. She was on the phone with me. Oh my God, they're kissing. She was freaking out because it's not passionate kissing. I'm with the Indians in the old movies, not a lot of passionate kissing, you know. That's something that's very special. I remember when I thought about being an actor when I was a kid, and I thought, boy, that'd be awfully tempting. You'd have to start in roles, Vanity, you might even get a romantic sex scene with Kathleen Turner and stuff like that. And so, you'd probably end up not being able to keep a marriage around, and that would be very hard on your spouse, sitting there watching their spouse, in the thralls of, lovemaking, even though it's just acting. You're not acting, you're actually doing it, right? For money that Jesus specifically told us that was wrong, right? So you have all these people, you're just jealous and insecure. You're just stupid and you have an ego problem and want to be seen as a greater sexual object of obsession than other people. I will have you, yes, I will have you, yes, I will find a way, and I will have you like a butterfly. You collect butterflies, pin them to the wall, boom, there it is. She's a star collector of stars. And so, you have to have control of yourself to realize what you want. Like I told you in Sierra Vista before Amy left, she was like, why don't we do pornography at home to pay our bills? And then we can stay home with the kids, and you can get the sex and affection that you always crave from me, and we can make lots of money and pay our bills. And then she's like, then we can get off the grid. And you can't really get off the grid. If you're using pornography, you got to have, the grid is dish and home internet and shit like that. So in order to do the pornography, pay the bills, you need to be on the grid. Right? Then you have to be monitored to make sure you're doing it to promote the community standards of the philanthropists with the technology that tell you how to live and what a pervert you are because their scientists are better than you, right? Oh, they're assholes. I can't stand them. Okay? Fucking can't stand them. The hell that me and Yolanda didn't quite go through so much hell, but we still would have. I was in the military, and she was raised to be promiscuous by her mother. To counteract her dad. It wasn't that. Her dad wasn't a cheater. He loved his kids, okay? And he loved his wife. He just hated the way she tried to use money and sex to manipulate and control him. And he's like, he didn't need that. It's kind of like I used to tell Amy, you didn't have to be so nice. I would have loved you anyway. Okay? When a man's, and I used to tell Amy that too with the stuff in the Bible, it's just no, it wasn't a seduction. You either want to have sex with him or you don't. Okay. And so what about Lot and his daughters and stuff like that? He didn't want to, but he was attracted. Okay. That's why they got him drunk. He found them attractive. Well, they probably reminded him of his wife. Okay. And they couldn't find a decent man that had faith in God and was intelligent enough to understand what their father was saying. So they got it a lot drunk, you know, and it's horrible. We've been having, you know, I was born by the river in Littleton, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. You know, it's been a long time coming. Now they've trapped themselves in their egos so extensively that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The roundup stuff they do around here for cash cropping and the genocide operations they're still doing through archaic planetary threats and destruction, you know, and then you get all these idiots going down into volcanoes to study them. It's like, let's live the Lord's Prayer first. Then if we need to study the volcano, if it's necessary, we just let it do its thing and get it the fuck out of the way, and then it will do less of its thing because we've stopped doing our thing that's fucked to make us superhero study people on PBS with British accents. Fuck, God, I'm going to fucking kill every last goddamn one of you if every fucking last drone you could. That's how you feel. Okay? You won't stop home invading. You won't stop sexually abusing the women, and especially the very physically desirable and attractive women. Boy, they are really manipulative, aggressive about that, and then try to make you feel inadequate because you're not as aggressive. And then they pretend to be not aggressive. They all pretend to be Grant on Notting fucking Hill. And you're like, they're not fucking Hugh Grant on Notting fucking Hill. That's a goddamn fucking movie, assholes. They're all Channing Tatum on that new fucking, let's make a, doing that again? Didn't we do that back in the 60s with O.J. Simpson or 70s? And, gosh, damn it, guys, just forgive. I'm not entertained, okay? Asteroid City is not entertaining at all, okay? Lots of women have bodies like you, okay? Especially when they get sono-bellowed. Only it doesn't last. Nothing's meant to last. Okay, we're born to die, but when we're loving and we're faithful and we're truthful and courageous and kind like myself, life is not something you sit there, I wish I could have gone. You don't, okay? I don't wish. I know when you're as beautiful as me, no one's going to sit around with regrets and wishes all the time. I wish I would have turned left in Albuquerque so you could have gone to the Fair Festival, and instead of having Elmer Fudd's gun in your face, right? You're despicable. It fucking sucks. Right? They're assholes, man. They try to make you feel like, oh, this is gonna. I don't know how much of my recovery is going to involve detoxing from stem cell research because of the intense chemical poisoning and abuse I've been through by the worst child molesting, bi raping perverts in the history of the world. And I can't tell you, they're a lot like the French dudes last night on fucking Daniel Boone. It's a fantasy story, but the King Louis kid wants to go to Canada and be just an average person. He doesn't want to be a king. He wants to be Israel Boone, you know. I guess he'd rather be in Colorado because that's the American dream. It was a song of love he wrote in Boulder Canyon, you know. Boy, won't you come home to me? Hey, rambling boy, why won't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no goal and there ain't nobody like me. Jackson, Tennessee. Steffi loved it. She goes, wow, they're so nice to us. That's because it's wartime. They think we're a Puerto Rican couple or a Dominican couple. And they're all, hey, go kill those Arabs, you know. And as soon as we stop killing the Arabs and we get back home and they're all fighting for a job at the local Walmart down the road. Goddamn fucking Puerto Rican Dominicans, get out of our country and go back home to your island. Oh, yeah. That's the way it is. Like the old Donnie Don with Terry Bradshaw and Joe Green. Let's say everybody loves each other when you're winning. When you're losing, go back to the Dominican Republic, man, and you're trying to take my job. Money's not real. Just live the Lord's Prayer. Go back to Psalms and Proverbs and stop being fucking assholes. And if a woman's into you, she'll let you know. Okay, and then, you know, if you get together, it's usually a question of, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and you might as well make sure that you can that it's someone you really care about and someone that you can trust because you're worthy of her trust and she's worthy of yours. Like I tried to raise Natalie before these perverts took her and put her into Air Force foster care and raised by Joyce Meyer, Creflo Dollar, and Joel Osteen and Crystal Blue Persuasion. It was hard to talk to her. It's like, Natalie, you're more intelligent than that. She was getting more intelligent than that because she talked to me and I'm intelligent. Then they tried to make it look like I was a paranoid schizophrenic because 2 and 2 is 4. Life is eternal. Grace is infinite. Money's not real, but your time is. Okay, assholes. Technology is getting way smarter than you. Well, I'm way smarter than you because I'm humble and you're stupid.